Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Lotus Heart Tarot. I'm so excited to have you join me. We are actually going to dive in for our first you and them on this channel, and I'm really excited. I usually do these on my All Signs channel, and it's a lot. It's a lot. These readings can be a lot. But anyway, I am really excited to do it over here because I can just dive in and dive as deep as I want. All right, Pisces, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm very happy to have you. We are going to get a look at your person's energy here, or the masculine energy is the starfish spirit. Okay, this person seems to be open to the possibility. Oh, Pisces. You guys got like one of my favorites. Okay. Wow. Okay, Pisces. This is pretty awesome. All right. The masculine is getting the starfish spirit, which is someone who's really open to infinite possibilities. And the thing that I always think about with the starfish, I learned this in high school biology, that like if you cut off one of the starfish's arms, it will regenerate that arm. And so whenever this card comes out, for me, it's a symbol of potential regeneration, like someone who may be sort of putting themselves back together, someone who may be to embrace some type of opportunity. So we'll see about that, because we are going to clarify with quite a few different cards here. So I feel like you're basically dealing with someone who is still open to the relationship, open to the connection, and sees, I feel like, a lot of possibilities here. You may also be dealing with someone who's kind of at the end of a cycle of change here with the 5 and the 9. 9 is the completion and 5 is change. So they may have been going through a lot of change and they may be coming to the end of that process. Pisces, you are getting dog spirit. And, I think this is just you with you being loyal to you, I feel like you make an incredibly loyal partner. I know I've mentioned before that both my grandfathers were Pisces, and they dearly loved both of my grandmothers until they both passed away. And you make very loyal partners, but it begins with a commitment to yourself. You are so empathetic and so compassionate. You take on other people's energy so easily. I've seen this all the time in my Piscean friends, in my Piscean child, in my, I've seen it quite a bit, how you all can just be sponges. This is an energy of, dogs are protectors. Dogs are loyal, but they're protectors. And so this is about being the guardian of your own energy, being loyal to yourself, taking care of yourself and your own needs first before, giving to others. Sometimes it's very important to be reminded of that, and also to kind of clear the energy, or to kind of, take a salt bath, sage, consciously not take on other people's energy, especially when you feel it's chaotic, or don't introduce yourself to environments where it is stressful or chaotic, or where people are really not in a positive energy, right? To just be mindful, and to be mindful of what's yours and what's not yours. Especially if you're dealing with someone who is going through a lot of change, or who is experiencing something here with the starfish spirit. You can be picking up on their energy, on the change, the transformation they're going through. Change and transformation is typically a pretty hard thing to work through. The energy of the connection is getting the butterfly spirit, which is saying transformation is beautiful. I feel there is a major chance to change things in this connection, to be uplifting. You're also getting the number 11, a master number here with this card. So I am just going to put that there, and we're going to dive in and begin to clarify this masculine energy with the starfish. Yeah, and Pisces, with this dog spirit, if you're loyal to what you love, and you're loyal to yourself, and your focus is on you first, and then if this person, does open up or does come back around, you're still there, you're available, you're loyal, but you've been loyal to yourself. So you're in a high vibrational energy in order to really receive them, in order to really be able to respond to what they're bringing in. This masculine energy, please, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, your person is definitely going through a change or a transformation. They have rebirth on the bottom of the deck. They have fixing. They have reconsidering. They have all the usual signs here. Okay. See, okay. Pisces, I feel... Can you please clarify reconsidering and toxic? Wow, another butterfly reference. Pisces, some of you may have... Okay. Some of you may have a connection to butterfly as a symbol or a sign. You've already gotten 2 in this reading, very strong ones. Okay, so I feel like your person is ending something with it as that is toxic in their life. I do feel like this person is trying to make it hard for them to leave. You do have death cut down in the chaser, clarifying this reconsidering and toxic. I feel like this person, though, has considered and reconsidered and, they're sure about this. I think that they sort of know that they deserve unconditional love. They may have actually learned this from you, Pisces. But this person is ready to evolve. This person is ready to grow. This person is ready to experience something different than what they have experienced. I feel like, I feel that they are really attracted to you with this love card. And I feel like they're kind of being really drawn in. I think that they are leaving something. I feel like the person they are leaving or the situation they are leaving is not really just letting them go easily with this chaser card. But I think it's been a very toxic cycle for this person. With this cut down card, I always hate to see that because, there's a million ways where people really dig at you. They really say things to you that are just so nasty, and sometimes it's like you don't even realize it. And sometimes they say such big things that are nasty that the small things really don't seem like much. But all of that really stays with you. All of that really, unless you consciously put up a block to it, it's hard. So I feel like your person is going through a period of rebirth. I feel like there is a lot of energy of Phoenix around these cards. You may be even dealing with a fire sign. You have research, analyzing, and fixing. I feel like this person, from everything they've learned about you, from everything that they can tell about you, Pisces, from everything they've experienced with you, Pisces, I feel as though you have shown them some unconditional love, either through the way you love maybe your dog, or through the way maybe you love your child, or through the way that you love your friends or your family or whomever, on your social media or in real life, or just the type of person that you are, the way that you treat others. They are recognizing and realizing that you would treat them that way. And that's what they're looking for. They're looking to be respected, honored, and cherished. And that's not what they're getting. And it may even be quite a comparison for them. Quite an eye-opening experience of like, wow, why have I been willing to tolerate this other for so long? Why have I been willing to stay with it? This pouring the drink thing kind of makes me feel like they may have at some point become a little addicted to it, or it may have become their normal, even though it wasn't healthy. It's just like they slipped into this routine that wasn't good for them. Like sometimes you can slip into the routine of fixing yourself a drink every day, or 2 drinks every day, or drinking every day, or whatever. And not really realize the effect that it's having on you. I kind of feel like that. I feel like there's a little bit of a wake-up call here that's like really calling this person forward into this energy of the rebirth. All right, Pisces, let's see about your energy, or well, the feminine energy here. There's no, you can reverse the roles if you feel that that it fits better, the energy fits better. Okay. Pisces, there's a little energy here of, okay. There's an energy here with this connection of just sort of like, I'm waiting to see, I'm waiting, I'm watching, you know, I'm very interested to see what happens, what choices this person makes, whether or not this person comes forward. This is giving me Three of Wands vibes where we're waiting for the ship to come in. But I feel like on some level you're connecting. If you're not connecting in the 3D, possibly you're connecting through thinking about each other or dreaming about each other or however that may be for you. But it feels like there's this energy of, I don't know, it's like, I just don't feel like you're living and dying for it. I don't feel like you're like, oh my gosh, if this doesn't come together, like that you have a real super bad attachment to the outcome. That would cause your suffering. Here, I feel like you're just sort of chill and you're just, you know, you connect when you can, how you can, whatever. You're open to connecting, but you're not forcing anything. And I see here in your energy, or in the feminine energy here with hurt, innocent, dominant, codependent, and wisdom, you have learned a lot of lessons in your quest for love. I think you've dealt with a lot of different kinds of people. You may have dealt with codependent people. You may have dealt with dominant people. I feel like those people have really hurt you, or you've gotten hurt from those experiences. And I feel like you see something different here with this person. And because you see something different with this person and you have learned a lot of lessons from this, it's kind of like you feel like this person isn't going to hurt you. Like you could trust this person. If you could be in a relationship or in a solid connection with this person, you would be able to really trust this person. Because they're not, I don't feel like they're overly exerting their own position. I also don't feel like they're needing you for their own happiness. I feel like there's a mutual admiration, a mutual respect, a mutual attraction. With this leaving here, I feel this energy of, well, first of all, Pisces, I feel like you have been through a cycle where you have left. I feel like you have made some major changes in your life in the not so distant past. But I also feel this energy of you're on standby. You know, if something else comes along, or if there's some other opportunity, or if this person does open up to receive, you're ready to go. You're staying flexible. You're staying adaptable. You're staying in an energy where it's like you can respond to whatever comes up here. This feminine energy is. For some of you, especially if you're a masculine Pisces watching this, I do feel like if your person left, if the feminine left, I think the feminine left because they have been through a lot in love. They have experienced codependency. They have experienced people trying to be dominant upon them. You know, they have learned a lot from those experiences, but there may have been something here that reminded them of something like that. They may have sort of reacted. I do feel like they are calming down and they are more interested in connecting. All right. What's in the masculine's thoughts about the feminine? What is the masculine thinking about the feminine? Wow. In the masculine's thoughts, we have the King of Cups and the Three of Cups. Wow, with the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You know, I feel it's kind of like this person, I think they are in their feelings a little bit. I think that they do have deep feelings. I think they do want to reconcile, or they do want to come together. I feel as though this person, they know what they want and they're ready to go after it. But when we are talking about the energy of kings, we're talking about mastery. We're talking about someone who's not reacting or responding. Or, sorry, we're not talking about someone who's reacting. We're talking about someone who's responding. We're not talking about someone who's making, like rush judgments or coming in recklessly or making quick decisions. This is someone who sits in the energy, processes the energy, and then responds to the energy when they're so moved or when the time is correct or when they feel like they have completed this cycle that they need to probably complete on their own. But this person definitely wants it, and they are definitely, I feel like, planning on taking action. There is a lot of love, and I do think this person is thinking about a reconciliation or coming together here, or what it would be even like. Okay. See, in the heart space, this person is between two worlds. They are coming towards you, Pisces, with their heart space. They are taking meaningful steps, but they are having to have a lot of patience with themselves. This person has just, either this person is going back and forth between this past situation and this situation with the Two of Pentacles, or this person is, when we get out of something that doesn't work, especially something that's toxic, it's kind of like you don't want to go from the fire into the frying pan or from the frying pan into the fire. You know what I mean? So there's a hesitancy. But with the Knight of Pentacles coming out with it, this is someone who they sometimes get scared. Fear sometimes is a factor. But overall, they are really, really, really choosing to take a solid step in the right direction or coming towards this feminine day after day, and that adds up. That's a very, very, very solid energy. The Knight of Pentacles is the only knight guaranteed to cross the finish line, on the bottom of the deck, you have this Death card. It's like there is an ending of a big relationship. There's an ending of a big thing here with this masculine. There's a real transformation happening within this masculine's heart space. But their fear may be a factor from time to time with the Two of Pentacles, but overall, this person is taking solid and stable steps towards the feminine. What are the actions in their heart space? Oh, yeah. So the actions that the intended actions of this masculine is the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Cups with the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is a masculine who is interested in an equal give and take. They are interested in holding up their end of the bargain, in investing, in seeing where this can go, in balancing out, harmonizing, becoming a frequential match to this feminine. They are looking for a partnership. They are looking for, a deep love, a union. I even feel that they feel there is a level of friendship here. There is a level of stability in this connection. With the 2 and the 6, those are both very stable energies. And with Pentacles and Cups, there's equal measure of love and practicality here, which is always a good thing to see in someone's energy. And we see that consistently. We only have Cups and Pentacles here. This person's intended action is to come forward, is to follow their heart and to come forward toward this connection, toward this partnership. All right, let's look at what is in the feminine's mental body. What is on the feminine's mind? Okay, wow. So the feminine, I think the feminine is wondering if this masculine is walking away from something, or either with you have the 8 of Cups and this leaving energy. This feminine may be thinking, if this feminine is the one who walked away, this feminine may be thinking about looking at the things within them that causes them to possibly self-sabotage or to possibly walk away from something that's building, that's becoming very solid, becoming very good before it can reach its full climax. But with the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles here, this is a feminine who, it's like they may have walked away from, other situations or other things in their life. Like they may be on a mission here to just not give any energy to the things that are holding them down or that are not serving them in their best interest. With the Eight of Pentacles, this feminine is working on self-mastery. I feel like they're working on self-mastery and really being loyal to the self, like, we talked about with the dog spirit, because really they want to be able to take a leap of faith. They want to be able to come forward and have something here. Yeah, underneath the Fool is the Lovers. Wow, with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, and under that is the Four of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, this person is working on their own personal emotional contentment, and they're investing in themselves, and they are putting a lot of hard work into mastering themselves so that if the opportunity arises for them to take a leap of faith, they can do so free and clear in a very good energy. Oh, so see, remember how I told you this feminine has been hurt. This feminine's been in relationships with people that sought to control her, and also codependent, toxic situations. So in this feminine's heart space, there is a misalignment. There is a disconnect. I think this feminine is trying not to want something, like actively trying not to want something, actively trying not to feel something, because of the hurt that she's been through, and because I think she's not really sure if this masculine is showing up for her, so she's sort of protective of herself. She's holding on to hope, she's holding on to the desire, but as far as like opening her heart up to having a ton of feelings, I don't think she's going to do that until the masculine shows her that the masculine is solid and stable and showing up. I think she has feelings because the Seven of Swords is here, which is telling me that, I have feelings, but I'm guarding myself against them. I feel feelings starting to develop where I know that I have feelings, but I'm kind of cutting myself off from them. I'm not letting them affect me right now because I don't know how stable or solid the situation is. And I've been really, really hurt in the past, and I don't want to have that experience again. This is someone who's trying to hold off the Three of Swords. And it may be that the feminine may feel like the masculine has left her, and that may be heavy on her heart and in her mind. And she may feel that, the feminine feels that the masculine doesn't want her. That he was just playing games, or that there's a fear. There's definitely a fear. It may be actually even touching on some type of fear of abandonment in the feminine's energy. This is hard. This hurts my heart. There's an energy of like knowing that you want it, knowing that you desire this masculine to come forward, knowing that you want this person to step up and to show up. But having experienced loss, having experienced being abandoned in the past, and it just feels very much like I want it, but I can't acknowledge that I want it. I want to take action toward it, but I can't take action toward it because of what I've experienced and because I don't think it's safe yet, really. So this masculine really hasn't made this feminine feel like this is a safe space for them to really open up or to really acknowledge that, yeah, I want this, and yeah, I'm coming for it. And in fact, this masculine may have done something to make the feminine feel quite the opposite. The masculine may have abandoned the feminine and made the feminine feel like abandoned, and it may have played on a bunch of things that have already happened to this feminine. It may have kind of caused like a bit of a trigger reaction here, which is probably why I'm getting a strong sense that this feminine is really focused on themselves and taking care of themselves right now. With the Knight of Swords here, let me just see what's coming under it. The Four of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Wheel of Fortune. With the Seven of Cups. Okay, I actually feel like both of these energies are doing their own sort of healing a little bit. There may have been some kind of reckless action that the feminine felt was not in their control that kind of shut them down. Or there may be some factor touching the situation, this third party that's chasing this person, that's not letting this person go. There's something here that's shutting this feminine down, that's like making this feminine protect their own energy here. I feel like there's also an energy, though, of where this feminine is being triggered or things from the past are being triggered. I feel like that is actually happening so that this feminine can release them, so that there can be clarity of that, so that that can lead to healing and peace within this person. Because I do think that fate or destiny is trying to bring this coupling together. The sun talks about a reconciliation of soulmates. But I feel this energy of needing to heal or needing to even be able to see things clearly, not through the lens of past connections or past things that went wrong, but to sort of be free of that, to have the lens sort of cleared or cleaned, because there is fear and illusion underneath all of that. So let's get a look at the connection here. I'm actually going to start with these. So we have the butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. So something is definitely coming together. I do feel like this is definitely a soulmate connection with that 11 on that card. Oh my gosh, I said that, and look at this card. 22 comes out. Another master number. Okay. All right, so this butterfly spirit is getting pause before acting, memories, time for play, ask more questions, new home, low vibes, desires reconnection. And on the bottom of the deck, the better perspective, which was exactly the energy I got from that sun card, needing to clear the lens, needing to not look through the eyes of past pain, but needing to look through the eyes of healed clarity. So anyway, I feel like there is this pause before this thing comes together. I feel like this connection is actually not just going to transform each individual, but the connection that they share between them has a lot of opportunity to be very high vibrational. But right now, I feel like this masculine is going through something where they're closing out a cycle, and I think this feminine has been triggered by whatever's happening here with this masculine, and I think that's what's creating these low vibes. Healing is not a linear thing. We don't go through something and then heal from it and then never revisit it again. Healing is cyclical. It's like we process what we can each time that it comes up, and we let it go and we surrender it. And then if it comes up again, it's because we need to let it go and surrender it again. And so there are cycles. So if this has happened and this feminine is being triggered by it, it's a gift. It's actually a moment of pause to release the pain and to let go, surrender it to the universe, to say, you know, this pain is no longer serving my highest and best good. This suffering, you know, is vibrationally challenging to what I'm trying to create and what I'm trying to come together with here. Please, angel, spirit, divine, whomever you pray to, whatever you pray to, please take this heavy load of suffering from me. Please help me to see this situation clearly. And, you know, because this is a transformational connection. There is transformational connections come together for the benefit of all, you know? And so there is this energy of, you know, needing to free ourselves from this past suffering, from the burdens that we are carrying, so that we're not bringing a bunch of baggage in. We saw that Fool card in the feminine's energy in the mental body. The Fool card is not carrying any baggage. The Fool card does not have the burdens of the past weighing them down. They are free and clear to jump into this opportunity with their full self, not not triggered, not looking, not in an energy that could potentially self-sabotage it, you know? I think that even in separation, both of these people are thinking about each other, or even, I'm not sure that for everyone it is a separation. There's some kind of pause here, though, before we jump into this connection. We're thinking about each other. We can't stop thinking about each other here with the memories. And we also have not lost this desire to complete this cycle and to reconnect and to release these low vibrations. I feel that there is something here that could be financial or could be very material that this masculine has to work through. Maybe the feminine too, but I feel more on the masculine's end, like maybe they lived with someone, or maybe their life was intertwined financially, or maybe they own a business together or have some kind of investment together. There's something here where I feel there's a stickiness, there's an access that the past person has to the masculine that is kind of messing with it. Kind of creating not a clean break. But I also do get the sense that this is happening for a reason. There is time that needs to happen here for the evolution of both people to fully be able to rise up into the high vibration of this relationship. This is a time for play. I feel, Pisces, like you keep getting this energy of like, have fun, relax, like trust the universe, trust the process that the universe takes with you, with them, with the connection. Trust, have faith, and try to really enjoy this time. Try to really find ways to, free yourself from any heaviness to just be and do and vibrate, in time you are going to have a better perspective on why all this happened. In time you will see why all of this was very necessary for it to come together. Let's see what the best possible outcome is here with the tarot for this connection at this time. There's your new home. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So many repeat cards here, Pisces. Wow. So I feel you have this Five of Pentacles, which we saw here in the feminine's energy, with the Knight of Swords. It's like this masculine, I feel like, is going to take decisive action. This masculine is going to fix this situation. I do think that the masculine may have contributed to this situation, and I think the masculine is riding in with decisive action to speak their truth. The things that are not aligning here, look at the exact cards that are in the feminine's heart space showed up again. The Page of Wands and the Seven of Swords. And we had the Knight of Pentacles with the intentions and the Five of Pentacles. I mean, the Knight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, and they're both showing up here again. This is about the masculine putting the feminine's heart at ease. This is about the masculine coming in and putting and relieving the feminine of this burden. The feminine can and I don't know how to really say this. We can't rely on other people to do the work for us here, but I do feel like the masculine sort of may have caused something here within the feminine. And now there is this opportunity to take action to right the wrong of what happened. And we saw that, you know, in the masculine's intentions here with the Six of Pentacles. And we have, that's coming out with the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this person isn't going back and forth. This person isn't coming in and out anymore. This person has made their solid choice. They're ready to dig in and to invest. And they're coming forward with decisive action to express that. You have the Emperor and the Star card energy with Justice here. There's definitely a soul contract between these people. This is definitely something fated. There is something here about the masculine stepping into the divine energy, which, I mean, I do feel that energy a lot in meditation of masculines really getting in touch with this, their actual strength. You know, society and community and history and whatever have told masculines that strength is power, strength is dividing and conquering, strength is controlling, strength is manipulating, strength is all these things. No. Strength is having the courage to love and to be loved and to do your best and to rise up. And there is a strength that comes from your own authenticity and living your truth and being the best version of yourself, whatever that is to you. And that is strength. And that is vulnerability. And it requires a shit ton of courage. And I mean, my heart, seriously, just, I want to put all the little masculines out there in my heart space and just, you know, I have a son, you know, it is a very, very, very hard line to walk right now in today's society to be a divine masculine. But that is, they are leading the way, you know, they are the strength of our society, honestly. And so there's this restoration of balance, and it also allows the feminine to be this wish fulfillment. It also allows the feminine to be free to be in her best energy, to not feel that she has to protect herself from dishonesty or from bad behavior or from being abandoned or for being used and abused and for carrying the weight of the shame and the guilt and all of it for society for how many thousands of years, you know. The feminines carry all that. And so the energy here is a restoration of real balance. I mean, this is a very significant threesome of cards here with the major arcana, the Star, the Emperor, and the Justice. This is something that's fated. It's destined. It's divine timing. There's a soul contract. This is like the universe in ecstatic motion right here. And we have the Hangman with the Eight of Wands, and the Hangman is in reverse with the Eight of Wands upright. There has been this time for clearing our head, for getting clarity, for healing, for coming back into alignment, for rebalancing. And as soon as that time is over, there will be communication. All right, Pisces. This is a super long reading. They always are, but I hope that this is giving you some kind of insight that, you know. Okay, if you're dealing with a water sign, Pisces, you're getting, I wish I could take back my words. If you're dealing with a fire sign, I'm afraid to contact you. If you're dealing with an earth sign, I look for you everywhere. If you're dealing with an air sign, I wish I could share my good news with you. I actually want to just do another round here. All right, if you're dealing with, actually, no, I'm going to use these. If you're dealing with a water sign, you're getting forgive. Forgiveness is a liberating choice. If you're dealing with a fire sign, you're getting red flag. Tune into the subtle energy you're receiving about this situation. Listen to the messages from your body. Trust your gut and your intuition. On the bottom of the deck, you have reconciliation. If you're feeling this person is coming closer to you, like intuitively, if you're feeling this person is getting closer to you or the time is getting closer, then you're probably right. Red flag, this card to me is, it can be about red flags legitimately, but here I feel like it's like pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities because something is changing. Okay, if you're dealing with an earth sign, you're getting telepathy. This connection has a very strong empathetic and telepathic soul bond. And if you are dealing with an air sign, you're getting separation. Surrender into your heart and divine source where there is no separation. The highest levels of love always serve and are without conditions. Pisces, this is what I have for you. I really hope that it helps. I hope that this brought you some peace and clarity and some insight. And if it did, please let me know. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I really do appreciate everything that you guys have done for me since I started this channel just over a month ago. I love every minute of this. I've been doing all signs for years on YouTube, but this has been a really special experience for me and I truly treasure it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, guys, I send you off with all my very best. Always, always, always. Bye-bye.